Now, hello everyone. I am recording this particular topic, a small lecture that will help you to understand that how you can plan your preparation for the credit risk. Clear? So over here, I have taken these four chapters from securitization topic. You can see that these are the four topics from the securitization. Number one is structured credit risk. Then we have credit transfer markets. Third we have is the introduction to securitization, and the last one is the subprime mortgage. Now why I am recording this, so that I can help you to understand that credit risk is not that bulky. It seems bulky, but if you will study it with a strategy, things will become very easy. Okay, over here I have taken a small chart. Now these four chapter, if you look it from the book perspective, they will range from 70 to 80 pages. Okay, but if you'll see that most of the topics are common, most of the topics are common in these four chapters. Clear? So over here I have taken those topics. These are the topics which are only in this specific particular area, which are new and which are unique, which you haven't studied before in any other topic. Clear? Just like in the structured credit risk, in the structured credit risk, this part, okay, there are only two topics which are very important. Number one is the waterfall structure, and number two is the calculation of the probability of default and correlation and their impact on the value and the credit war. This is the area where you should focus. Just like in this particular topic, that is the CDO and credit link note. Similarly, when it comes to the introduction to securitization, over here performance measure, structure ratios, area of prepayment, these are the important stuff and unique stuff. Clear? And in the subprime mortgage, you will see the part of the participants. Okay, the area, the LOS which belongs to the participants, that is important, that is unique. Now apart from that, you will see that some of the stuff is common in every topic, like the participants. Okay, understanding of the SPV process. Okay, that how this SPV takes the securities from the bank, how they issue to the investors, then the concept of credit default swaps, waterfall structures, credit enhancement. So many topics which are repeated in all the four chapters. In all the four chapters, what's my duty is to simplify the stuff. Okay, to simplify the stuff, to cut out those areas which are common. So once you will do that, and once you will structure your preparation, things will become easy. Things are not bulky. Things are not bulky, because when you will see those 80 to 90 pages, it will become bulky, and when the same stuff will become in 20 to 30 pages, things will become very easy to understand. Clear? So not only for this particular exam, CFA, FRM, whatever studies you do in your life, first of all try to structure your preparation, and that's the area where my experience comes into the play. That's how I am able to train the student, that's how I am able to mentor the student. Because if you will see, video lectures are available everywhere. Okay, video lectures are available everywhere. You can find everything on YouTube. It's available free of cost, they are not chargeable. But what is important when you are doing something, the important is the strategy, is the planning, how you should do, area which you should focus. Because if you'll see, the syllabus is huge, only 80 questions are going to come. So what are those areas where you should put more focus? What are those areas which are intermediate level difficulty, and the areas which are very easy, where you can relate yourself, where some intuitive process can also work, or something where you have studied from the previous level and that will help you in this level. So this is how I plan the things for the students. This is how I make the things easier for the students, so that it will not become bulky. Clear? If you are a college student, if you are a working professional, you have limited amount of time. So why you are wasting your time and energy doing repetitive stuff? So let us make the things easier, make the strategy accordingly, pick up those areas which are repetitive, okay, which are duplicate in different topics. Let us cut down, simplify the stuff. My focus is this, that I have to do this. Now try to understand, if I am talking about a particular topic, okay, in every topic you will find out that there is some difficult areas which is very conceptual, there I have to focus a lot, and second, important from the exam perspective, that also you need to focus a lot. There are some areas which are very intuitive, okay, there are many topics which you feel they are intuitive. Over there you don't have to put so much of pressure, okay, they can be easily done. You will read it once or twice, that particular topic you can relate at any point of time. So over here you should not spend your time and energy. Where you should spend your time and energy? At point number 1 and at point number 2. Something which is difficult, something which is conceptual, you definitely should focus upon. Clear? Area which is important for the exam, you should focus. Like, I'll give you an example. In this particular topic, that is structured credit risk, okay, what is important? These two are the very important topics, and these two are the focused area. Apart from this, you will see what are the topics discussed in the chapter, like who all are participants. The one LOS is on simulation, a very small LOS, just 1 or 2 paragraphs. Clear? So this is how the topic is designed, where the focus area is known, and where the theoretical part, which where you can say that my intuition will work, where the other topics will also help you in that intuitive area. So where you should put your focus, you should be clear. If you feel you have enough time and energy left, why are you spending on this repetitive stuff again and again? Let us utilize them in practicing the question, in giving the mock exams, in giving the multiple revisions of the topics, or some other productive areas. Clear? So try to simplify your preparation. I am saying this to all, okay, whoever is your mentor, whoever is your teacher, take those guidance, take those strategies. Sir, what should I do to do the whole stuff in the least possible amount of time? Because trust me, the most precious thing you have in your life is the time. And if you are wasting it, you will not realize it now, you will realize it later on. So whatever time you have, use it for the highest level of productivity, optimum use of the time. Okay, you have studied now in the portfolio, optimum portfolio, where the risk is the lowest and the return is the highest. Similarly, optimum utilization of the time is very important. Clear? So this is how you can structure your preparation. This is one strategy which I always use for my students in the credit risk to simplify. You see, 4 chapters can be converted into a single chapter. What I will do for my students, I will combine this 4 chapter into a single chapter. Clear? Just like the first 3 chapters of the credit risk, okay, first 3 chapters of the credit risk, I consider it as chapter 2. Then 3 topics, one is structural risk, then reduced form model, and the rating methodologies. I consider this as another chapter, that is chapter 3. Then portfolio risk, I consider this as a separate topic because it is an extension, and you can say that portfolio risk can also come in this securitization part, structured credit risk area. Why? Because they both are talking about the credit risk, that is talking about the portfolio credit risk, and this chapter is talking about the structured credit risk. Means there are 2 types of securities, one is the normal bonds and another bonds like mortgage backed securities. Okay, we are calculating the credit risk. Okay, so the name of this chapter is structured credit risk, the name of this topic is portfolio credit risk. Clear? So they are more or less similar. Clear? So one chapter is securitization, second is the first 3 chapters, third is this reduced form model, structural model, and our rating methodology, fourth is your portfolio risk, and fifth is my counterparty risk. So there are only 5 chapters in your credit risk. And If you really want to know how much time do you need to study the credit risk, how much time do you need to study the credit risk, let us understand the first chapter which is based on the securitization. Okay, minimum you need 5 days. Within 5 days you can complete the portion of the securitization. Then the first 3 chapters which are the basics. Okay, first 3 chapters which are very easy and very basics, you need only 3 days to cover up that. Then our third chapter which is about the structural model, reduced form model and rating methodology, over here you need 5 to 6 days to cover up that topic, because they all are discussing about the different methods for the calculation of the PD, different methods for the calculation of PD. Clear? Then our chapter 4 is the portfolio credit risk. Chapter 4 is portfolio credit risk. You just need 1 day time in order to cover up this topic. Then chapter 5 is our counterparty risk. Counterparty risk. Hardly you can say you need 10 days to cover up this counterparty risk. So see how much time do you need? 10, 13, 14 and 10, 24 can be done within 20 to 25 days span. Full credit risk can be done. Clear? But if you want to speed up your preparation a lot, then while we are doing the crash course, the same can be completed within 14 to 18 days. 14 to 18 days. It is totally doable, but that is only possible when you will structure your studies. Clear? When you can wind up your preparation, when you can wind up your studies, when you can strategize how to study, what to study, when to study what, which topic to study after which topic. Once you have that plan, now things will become easy, because everything is related to the other stuff. If you directly approach over here, it will take lots of time, but if you will come from step 1 to step 2 to step 3, things will become very easy. You will feel light, because you will be able to relate whatever you have studied previously, and once you start relating it, you can move forward very fast. Clear? Whatever the new topics will come on your way, just you have to spend time there. Whatever you can relate it from the previous topic, just see it, read it, move ahead. Clear? Spend most of your time on practicing the questions. Clear? The same strategy, this type of strategy we have to use for all other subjects, not only for this examination, any examination for which you are going to prepare. Clear? So this is how structure your preparation, this is how plan your studies. Okay, just don't go blindly, just you need to sure what is my path ahead, how I need to walk, at what pace I need to walk, the areas which are going to be important in my way. If you know everything, you can walk very smoothly. Clear? You can walk without stopping, things will become very smooth, things will become very simple. Clear? So without wasting much of your time, I'm just saying plan your studies. Clear? So over here I am ending this lecture. Thank you.